return here. He takes in the... Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
On the ground, it's Williams. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Going again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. They're going to the air on the first play. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught, second down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off again. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Duke. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. It's Duke. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
I try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Duke. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Running through the tackle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Third down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter.
Miami 14, Buffalo 0.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Trying to find room. It's Williams. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
On the play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now 4th and long from the 43. Interesting play call here coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Duke. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
More set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looks left and finds his target there. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Caught. Completion. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Bulls.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Set to kick off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit with swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grant down the middle. It's Duke. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
There's contact on the throw. The receiver grabs it. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. He just sprints into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulls.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Returner looking to make a play here.
The returner is tackled down at the 17, and the Miami offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Back-to-back deep shots. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. 2nd down after that short completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Duke. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
He dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught on a comeback route. They make the tackle, but he easily his 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The pass is hauled in over the middle. That's That's a nice play. They'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. On first down, it's play action. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And they'll take over.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wide out. He's got it with room to run. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The Hurricanes line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
28.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Duke. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Out past the 30. At the 10, touchdown, Canes. A crucial pick 6.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Makes the grab. It's Duke. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the back gets the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. This time it's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. Offense putting together a solid drive. 1st down at the 46. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. 1st down here for this offense. Looking for a man. It's a quick grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Man, this defense...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Well, throwing to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Now the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle finally made at the 37. Only first and 10 from there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense will set up on first and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Point after, up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Pass pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go, set.
A direct snap. He gets loose. And a short run there to end the game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with...